You can smell that. See, you could, I could walk into a place and I know there's a corpse in there.
Hi, my name is Angela Gilmore Manning.
I'm Gene Dalius from Royal Gilmore's Funeral Home, and hope today I've answered a few questions that you had. With unclaimed bodies, normally the city will take possession and repossess the body. In other words, if they're homeless, they'll go to the extent where they will try to get in touch with a family member or so. If not, you go to Potter's Field. Potter's Field is a general cemetery for homeless folks. That's what they call city burial. Well, to prepare a body is to preserve the body. That's through the process of embalming. The embalming process is just like you performing surgery. And based on the way you approach it, you have to know what the person died from, so you know how to preserve the body.
So what we're doing is we're using the carotid artery to inject fluid to preserve the tissue, the body tissue. And as we're doing that, simultaneously we're draining through the carotid vein.
The only time you smell something would be once the body's been there for a few days, and once you die, you undergo certain chemical changes on the inside, which will reflect on your physical appearance. That's when you start deteriorating, and then there you'll have an odor. The way we deal with smell is when you're in the prep room, you have to be equipped, put on your mask, and the mask, they have filters where you don't get the odor that's emanating from the body. And to add to that, once the body is embalmed, there is no odor. As you know, an autopsy is a process where they sample every organ in the body. And then when the body arrives at the funeral home, we have to put the person back together, and the organs are placed back into the body.
We're not actually doing the cremation here on the premises. We have to go to a crematory in order to cremate the body. Not all funeral services have open caskets. It's really designed to have a viewing for the family. They do that because it's traditional for some families, not all families. Some families choose to have closed caskets.
Techniques, and then they have equipment such as a lift. You could use a lift with straps. I would caution anyone, again, you don't try to lift dead weight, okay? You use certain techniques to move bodies around, and that's why they have lifts. You could use the lifts to navigate inside the prep room and to place bodies where you want them to be.
Our death certificates are obtained through the doctor when someone passes either at home or hospital or nursing home. The original death certificate is signed by a doctor. And once we receive that signature, then we're able to claim the body. Well, my father told me years ago that funeral homes were designed like homes because they were homes for the dead. Years ago, when families had loved ones to pass on, they used to repose in their homes initially.
Actually, they don't. Only on the exterior of the building, not on the inside. The inside is just like everyone's go to bed and go to sleep, so the lights are off. But on the exterior of the building, to see the entity, yes, the lights have to be on. Love of working, and also knowing that I'm out here helping a family.
How I keep my spirits lifted, knowing that I'm here to assist families in making funeral arrangements for their loved one with dignity and honor.